What's cracking, y'all? Thanks for stepping in. I am Boo. All right, looks like we had some very disturbing behavior on behalf of some professionals looking over children, and I think children with special needs. This is coming to us from Fox, Dallas, Fort Worth. Let's check into it.
Breaking news tonight surrounding an investigation into student mistreatment at a Parker County elementary school. 3 educators have now been arrested. The investigation stems from this video showing a teacher and teacher's aide taunting and mistreating a 10-year-old boy inside a classroom. The investigation revealed an alleged pattern of abuse against multiple special needs children. And the fallout from this case just netted a 3rd arrest late tonight. Fox 4's David Santandri live at the Parker County Sheriff's Office with the breaking details. David.
Yeah, Clarice, we can now confirm that the Millsap ISD superintendent has also been charged for her alleged role in this ongoing investigation about these child abuse, again, allegations that we've been reporting.
Look at her. She looked crazy. She looked like she up to something. You could just put some of those laser eyes over her eyes. Look at it. I'll do it. I'll edit it. Them laser eyes, man. She look evil.
Reporting on for just over a week now. It was at 9 o'clock just an hour ago. We reported that the 2 educators charged related to the child abuse educations we've been reporting on were arrested today. State Representative Mike Alcott then put me in contact with Parker County Sheriff, and Sheriff Russ Authier confirms to me that Millsap ISD Superintendent Mary Edie Martin has also been charged. That is for failure to report intent to conceal. That's a state jail felony. We do not yet have the arrest warrant for her, so few details at this point in time. However, we do have the arrest warrants for the 2 additional educators who were charged today, and that reveals that they were placed under criminal investigation. We knew that, and then 3 of their peers interviewed with Parker County Sheriff's detectives talking about more alleged abuse and more kids.
Cut. All right, transition. Somebody gonna talk?
I dare you.
Video Fox 4 first broadcasted last week shows a Millsap elementary school educator slapping toward an autistic boy. Moments later, another educator yells at him.
I said come here.
Before repeatedly hitting him with a toy, then throwing the toy at the 10-year-old.
Quit chewing on things.
The incident happened in February. Alex Cornelius is the child in the...
Ain't even in here working. Look like they pulled this girl off the street. No credentials whatsoever. No professional training whatsoever. Look like this girl graduated high school maybe 3-4 years ago, got hooked up with a job. And you know what? It has nothing to do with professional. This is just immoral. I don't give a damn about your education. This is just wrong. You don't need higher education or training to know not to do the kinds of stuff I'm watching right now. This is just inhumane and disgusting. Disgusting. Boy, I tell you, man. All of these places should have surveillance cameras. I truly believe that. And luckily, we had a good Samaritan out here filming this. All right, I'll shut up. Let's finish the video.
I don't understand why anybody would want to do this to any child, let alone an autistic child or a special needs child.
Millsap ISD says the educators involved are no longer employed by the district. Now, Fox 4 obtained arrest warrants for both educators regarding alleged crimes against Alex and 2 additional students.
You got to have a really kind heart to be a special education teacher, and as we've all seen, some people just don't have it.
According to the warrants, teacher Jennifer Dale admitted swinging at Alex in the video, but claimed it was done playfully. One of her fellow educators recorded the video. That educator and 2 others gave investigators sworn statements of ongoing alleged abuse.
That don't look playful at all. Besides, this is your work. You don't play around like that with other people's children. That's crazy.
Gale is charged with official oppression for intentionally subjecting 3 known child victims to mocking, mistreating, and tormenting. Paraprofessional Paxton Bean, seen in the video, is also charged with official oppression and has a felony charge of injury to a disabled child with intention. An arrest warrant claims Bean took an unnamed special needs child into a calm-down room on January 16th. The child returned with a bloody nose. Bean told other educators the child had run into a wall. In a forensic interview, however, the child said Bean punched him.
I never expected any of this.
As for Cornelius' son, arrest warrants claim abuse was common. Alex regularly subjected to extensive timeouts, inappropriate comments about his private parts, and taunting. On one occasion, taunting until he covered his ears and began to rock back and forth, showing his anxiety.
We want to make sure that these teachers are never teaching again.
Alex's family believes had they not shared his story, criminal charges may have never happened.
I'm very grateful that the Parker County Sheriff's Department worked so quickly on it.
But we did not expect it to be this fast.
So where do we go from here? Obviously, this criminal investigation is ongoing. There's a court process that needs to play out. But in the meantime, there is a special called Board of Education meeting tomorrow with Millsap ISD at 8:30 in the morning. This has been in the works for several days, so even before these criminal charges were made. On the agenda for tomorrow's special board meeting, it says it will deliberate matters related to personnel, including the superintendent, the elementary school principal, and the assistant principal. There's also an agenda item that says, quote, consider superintendent separation agreement. Again, that meeting tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. We'll keep you updated, but for now, just to summarize, the superintendent of Millsap ISD formally charged, as well as 2 other educators in this ongoing series of allegations about child abuse that we first reported last week. Clarice, back to you.
David, we know you'll stay with it. David Centendry live at the Parker County Sheriff's Office. Thank you.
Like I said, it's inhumane. Training be damned, even though all these people I do believe need to go through some type of curriculum and training. But what we saw right there, that's just inhumane. How disturbed, how disgusting can you actually be to do something like this to a child? Autistic, special needs, or doesn't matter. It's wrong. And people feel like they can get away with it with children with special needs and conditions because they believe they're not going to say anything to their parents. Some parents, they'll make sure once they pick their kid up or they see their kid, they'll ask them questions. How was your day? What did you do? Was everything okay? Did somebody do something to you? Let me know. How do you feel? Do you feel safe? Ask these questions, and that's good. Now, some kids might not tell the truth because they're scared of the repercussions from the people on the other side. And some kids will tell you straight up, this is what's going on. But I do encourage parents to always ask your children these questions and get them to open up and have that kind of relationship with them. Now, shout out to the person that recorded this. I assume they work there. I don't know if they've been around for a bit and have been obviously aware of what's been going on and it was like, enough is enough. I'm recording the proof and I'm sending it out. Or it could have been a new hire and was just so appalled at what they were watching on their first 1 or 2 days on the job and was like, recording this, we're getting these people the hell up out of here. So shout out to the cameraman, the recorder, for recording that stuff, not standing for it and sending it out, because too many people remain silent in these situations. These are children. These are children. That kid ain't deserve that. Hell no. It's a damn shame. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about it. Sound off in the comment section. That's a wrap for today's episode. I appreciate each and every one of you for stepping in, showing your love, showing your support, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Now, I could sit here and smack you all around with the generic like, comment, subscribe BS, but nobody gives a damn about that. So do whatever the hell you want to do, because you're going to do it anyway. Now, I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead. I am Boo, and I am out.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.